Loki is the third Marvel series to land on Disney+, and the premiere is just as strange, if not more, than the frequently mind-bending WandaVision. And like WandaVision, there are some fun Easter eggs tucked away for Marvel fans to find. When episode 1 of Loki kicks off, a brief recap of the events leading up to the series plays out. After Loki is captured at the finale of the Avengers, we see him escorted by the superhero team to the bottom floor of Avengers Tower. As we saw in Avengers Endgame, a disgruntled Hulk causes a future Tony Stark to drop a briefcase containing the Tesseract, which then bounces in front of Loki's feet. The trickster grabs the cube and vanishes, disrupting the entire time heist. We find out that this portal's other end was in the Gobi Desert in Mongolia, where Loki drops out of the sky. His head sticks out of the sand as he lays on his back, the desert's landscape partly covering his green and gold garb. While it's a brief moment in the episode's intro, it's also a major callback to the MCU property that started it all, Iron Man. When Tony escapes from his captors in that film, he flies off into the sky, but he comes crashing down into the desert sand after his homebrewed suit malfunctions, breaking apart into hundreds of pieces and leaving him dazed on the ground. The shot with Loki is a nice nod to the first Iron Man and a pleasant parallel that depicts the aftermath of two men who have just escaped capture. After Loki is captured by the TVA, he's taken to their headquarters. He signs some paperwork, walks through a temporal aura detector, and then takes a number as he waits to see a judge for his crimes against the timeline. While waiting, he's treated to an educational video produced by the TVA to explain to variants why they've been captured. Hosted by TVA mascot Miss Minutes, the video goes into detail about the creation of the TVA and how the timekeepers monitor the time stream. Miss Minutes then explains that when variants veer off their predetermined course,
stepping off your path created a Nexus event, which left unchecked could branch off into madness, leading to another multiversal war.
This isn't the first time we've heard the word Nexus in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and the last time wasn't long before Loki. One of the 6 WandaVision commercials seen during the series Show Within a Show is an advertisement for Nexus antidepressants.
Nexus. Because the world doesn't revolve around you. Or does it?
Nexus will be a significant word and concept moving forward in the MCU, as evidenced by the title of the Doctor Strange sequel, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which is being written by Loki head writer Michael Waldron. In WandaVision, the Nexus drug was being advertised as a medicine for Wanda Maximoff's grief and anger, and also a reference to her role as a Nexus being. Loki is poised to further explore what the term means in the MCU. When Loki is apprehended in the Gobi Desert, several TVA officers arrive through a portal to capture him. While it's not specifically stated who they are or what their title is, these guards seem to be a nod to Marvel Comics' Minutemen based on their purpose and uniforms. First appearing in Fantastic Four number 352, the Minutemen are charged with policing the time stream. As these TVA guards serve the same sort of purpose, their appearance is a nice Easter egg. In the Marvel Comics, the Minutemen are actually robots, not human beings, as they appear to be in Loki. However, it should be noted that at the beginning of episode 1, a TVA worker asks Loki to clarify that he is not a fully robotic being.
Do a lot of people not know if they're robots?
It's probably nothing more than a throwaway gag, but Marvel is nothing if not tricky. Who knows, the guards or Minutemen could actually be artificial. Sure, Owen Wilson's Agent Mobius is a bit of a time cop, but that's not why he's sporting that mustache. In the comics, Agent Mobius's look was based on the late Mark Gruenwald, a prolific Marvel Comics writer and editor known for being Marvel's resident continuity expert until his untimely death at age 43 from a heart attack. So it makes sense that the live-action Mobius would keep the stache from the comics and bring this sweet homage to a Marvel legend into the MCU. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about Loki are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.